let me get comfortable. There we go. You comfy? I'm comfy. You comfy? Yeah. Let's go. How's it going, people? Before we get into the nitty gritty of the video, well, the subject of the video, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has liked my Facebook page, who's followed me on Instagram, who's subscribed, who's commented on stuff, who's shared stuff, who's liked stuff. I really do appreciate it. I'm at a very fledgling stage of doing YouTube videos, and every like and every share and all the support really does help. So a massive thumbs up to you, and I thank you for that. So why am I doing it? This is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I have done it in the past. I've never had the resources in which to do so, i.e. Recording equipment, that being audio and video recording equipment. I've always had guitars, but I've never had a pedal collection in which to show off, and even just the knowledge itself in which to do what I'm trying to do now. So bear with me, this is all new, this is new for me, this is new for you. So let's kick it off with my new guitar, my Epiphone Wildkat. It's a fantastic guitar. I've only recently just purchased it, so I'm still finding my way through how to set up the Bigsby, and you know, the Bigsby sounds awesome and it looks gorgeous. The whole thing just looks gorgeous. However, as soon as you play around with it and you start having fun with it, you know, your G strings out of tune, and then you're tuning it back up, and then you play with it again, and it's just never ending. So I'm still finding my feet with that. This is the Epiphone Wildkat. Like I said, this was an off-the-cuff purchase as well. This is something I seen on a Facebook marketplace, and I had to buy it straight away. I bartered with the guy because he did want it. He was selling a bundle of items, and this was one of them, and I didn't want the rest of the stuff. I only wanted this, and I got it for a really good price, which I'm not about to divulge at all. So that's the Epiphone Wildkat, and you'll see that in more and more videos as well. It's something that I'm really digging. I've never had a guitar that's been it's had the F holes in it, or the P90s as well, or the Bigsby. So it's a completely new guitar for me, and it's something that it was another dive into the deep end. I wanted to try something new. It sounds gorgeous, just even unplugged it sounds really nice. Next one, everybody knows me for, if you've ever seen any of my bands, Slack Alice and more recently Colonel Custard. This is kind of everybody that's a guitar geek or a gear nerd, because I was endorsed by this company. Everybody asked me about my vintage V100s, and they're fantastic guitars, really, for the price point. For the price point, they really are fantastic guitars. Gone are the days where, you know, a cheap guitar was cheap and it was nasty, and that's probably put a lot of people off playing, a lot of young players off playing. So the vintage V100, even this one, don't know if you can hear that, but even unplugged, if a guitar sounds good unplugged, then you know it's a good guitar. Yeah, awesome guitars, and it just plays nice. The Wilkinson humbuckers in them, it just rings, it sings. Even the tuners, the Wilkinson tuners are fantastic. I've also got another one of these. I've got the AFD, I think it's the Paradise, and it's the Slash inspired, signature inspired guitar, and that's really a really nice guitar. I don't use it as much as I'd like to use it. It's actually at the studio at the moment for when we go to practices. It saves me taking guitars, and it's pretty safe there. So yeah, that's the vintage V100. I think this is the Honeyburst one as well. I think this is the Honeyburst one. Great guitar. It's like I said, with the Wildkat, it's got P90s. I've never been a fan of P90s. I tried them once. I think in all fairness, I think I tried it at the point where I was still finding my sound. So the pedals that I had on the floor weren't the pedals that I've got now, and they were cheap and nasty pedals, and I was really trying to build my gear, build my knowledge, and trying to find my sound as well. So when I picked up a guitar that had P90s in it, and the hum that was there, and I didn't know how to really tweak the sounding and get that sweet spot. Next up on the lineup is the Vox ADVT 50 watt. Now this goes back to the story with the Epiphone as well. This goes back to the story with the Epiphone. This was something that the seller of the Epiphone Wildkat had in his bundle, in his collection. And then when I asked him if I could purchase the Wildkat separately, it was a massive no. He weren't selling them separately, end of story. So I gave him a price, said no to that, and he said he was selling the Epiphone Wildkat on Spock. I bought the Wildkat, I gave him a price for that, and he accepted it, and he asked me if there was anything else I was interested. And it was this amp, Vox AD50 Valvetronic. Now I like Vox amps. I've got the Valvetronic 100 watt as well, and a Vox Night Train 15 watt head. Fantastic amps. I don't think anybody in the comment section is going to turn around and argue with the fact that Vox do fantastic amps. Not a sponsored video, by the way. So yeah, the AD50 VT, the Valvetronic. The Vox AD50 was the perfect choice really, and it's got a line out which goes into my interface, which is the Zoom R16, which is a fantastic piece of kit, and obviously it goes straight back into the computer, which I'm using Reaper at the moment. I think that's it. Pedals. Let's go into pedals. Vape break. So my pedals. This is something that is given me so much love over the past 4 years, 5 years. I'm probably going to say 5 years. So going in first is the Digitech Whammy pedal. Then that goes into the Digitech synth wah, into the input of my noise reducer, and then from the output of my noise reducer into my Dunlop wah pedal, into my tuner, into my Electro Harmonix Freeze, into my Blurst, which is from Electro Harmonix, and into my delay, which is one of my first pedals actually. And it cost me about 25 quid from the guy who runs a studio that I go to quite often. And I won't get rid of it. I'll never get rid of it. It's a fantastic pedal. That's everything from me. That's the pedal board. So you'll hear it in the next video. So make sure you watch this space. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please click that share button, click that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and like my Facebook page. There'll be more videos coming soon. Hopefully this gets a good response. And the next video you're going to see that's going to be uploaded is going to be a breakdown of my pedal board and some weird and wonderful sounds. So thank you very much. Peace.